Hi, you're watching CapZeyeZ, and that was Ursa Major. Do you want to introduce yourselves first?
Yeah. Susie Martinez.
Pam Peltz. Andy McGuire. That's Andy McGuire over there.
That's Andy.
Yeah, y'all were really, really, really good. I heard your CD, and it's really good. Do you want?
Very sweet of you.
Thank you. It is really good. Yeah, you can show it.
That's what it looks like. It's very green and toxic. You can't miss it. It's like,
Where are they selling it at?
Waterloo Records, Sound Exchange, 33 Degrees. Okay. I heard an ixnay, which sounds like...
Oh, it's available. Oh, all right. So, how long have y'all been together?
about a year, a little over a year, right? God, I feel like the spokesperson. Go ahead.
Yeah, and did y'all know each other like before? Or were y'all introduced by somebody, or?
No, we don't really know each other before. Andy and I have a mutual friend, Ted Show. He's in a band called Hollow Body right now. He used to be in Poy Dog Pondering. And he knew both of us, and he was just really insistent that we get together and play with each other. And so finally, you know, we did, because Ted can be pretty persuasive.
Yes.
And it worked out really well. And then we needed a drummer, and Andy had just met Susie, so...
We were playing in another band, and she said, hey, you know, I'm starting to get together with Pam, and you should check it out and see if it's something you'd like to do. And next thing we knew, here we are. Make a long story short.
Yeah, y'all were in a bunch of other bands. I understand that your band has a long history. Do y'all want to name some bands that y'all have been in before?
You first.
Me first. God, from the get-go, U.S. Botronics, Floater, what was after that? The Hormones, and then left that band, and I'm still in Tallboy, and Handful, and Ursa Major.
Let's see, Love Pretzels was my first band. That was a long time ago. That was a Clubfoot band. And then I was in Minus Grace, mid-'80s, and then I was in Toby Dammit, and been in a bunch of other bands, but those are probably the ones that people might have heard of.
And the only Austin band I was in was Spoon, but I've been in lots of Boston bands. Dogzilla was probably the biggest one, and okay, I toured with Pigface once.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's something big. Yeah. Are there any bands that y'all like to play with a lot? Any favorite bands in town?
We played with anyone repeatedly? I don't know if we played with anyone repeatedly, but we love to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been like the Wannabes, and there's been like Silver Scooter, and there's been. Have we played with?
Fisherman.
Right.
Yeah.
Have we played with Half Watt?
Yeah.
Yes, Half Watt, and
We're friends.
yeah, all
So
those
if we're leaving
people.
anybody out, don't be
The
offended.
adults. The adults. Paranoids.
That's why I hate to mention
I know,
anybody,
I
because
get
I know
it.
I'm going to forget somebody.
They're gonna be mad.
Get my butt kicked later.
God, thanks for mentioning us. You forgot us, man.
I think it's pretty interesting that most girls usually don't start playing until they're older. Did y'all start playing when you were younger, or older?
Yeah, we're old. We don't want to say how old, but we're old.
Over 18.
Yeah.
Over 18.
Not jailbait anymore.
I started kind of early. I got my first guitar when I was about 14, but I really wanted to play piano, but we moved a lot, so I got a guitar instead, and that's kind of how that started.
Put it this way: in high school, I played flute. They said, you don't want to play the drums. You should. Girls don't play drums. Play a melodic instrument.
Yeah, that seems.
So I was like, oh, man. If I had just not listened. I don't know why I did in that case.
Yeah, I don't know. We just went our own way. Yeah, I didn't start playing bass until, 1984, but I had been, singing
When you were
my
12.
whole life. Yeah. Yes, right. Something like that. I remember back when I was a punk rocker.
Let's see, there was hip huggers then, and bell bottoms,
Right, yeah.
and everything was artificial clothing.
Is that where y'all get your? Do y'all have a big punk rock influence in your band?
I think all of us were punk rockers. I mean, whatever we have in this country. I don't know if we can be officially called punk rockers, but yeah, I think we were. I was really listening to a lot of Gang of Four when I first started playing.
I listened to that when I moved here. I wasn't really exposed to the more, I mean, I don't know. The
modern rock,
the
alternative.
modern alt.
Back then it wasn't alternative
I
labeled.
grew up top 40 in conjunto and
I think
country
everyone
western.
kind of grew up top 40 though,
Yeah.
you know, but
Well,
later
back
on
then,
in
too.
life. Yeah, I was really spoiled because I was living in Boston and they had really great college radio, you know, like 4 or 5 different stations that were playing stuff. A lot of local stuff, you know, Mission of Burma back then, all that stuff. It was great.
So you're from Boston.
Well, I lived there.
I'm from probably kind of like Mexico, man. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Hey, I come from
I'm
Mexico.
South Texas. It's a little bitty town called Hebronville. It's about an hour from Laredo.
I'm originally from Ithaca, New York, but I've lived in Austin longer than anywhere else, so this is pretty much my hometown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me. Not
It
yet.
doesn't seem like anybody from Austin is from Austin.
I know.
It's rare.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
So when are y'all playing next? Do you know?
We're allowed to say that?
Sure.
Just say when.
The 23rd October.
October 23rd.
Hole in the wall.
That hole in the
Got
wall.
the hole in the wall.
With Scarlett?
Scarlett?
And the donuts.
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 Yeah. And then we're
local.
also playing the following Tuesday the 28th, at Stubbs, and with whom is not yet confirmed, but somebody great.
If somebody great
It
wants
might
to
be
come
a
play,
no.
let us
It
know.
might be some.
Is there anything else you want to say?
We're going to start shooting a video really soon. We're pretty excited about that.
Or? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
And
this was fun.
And they're doing a little short on us on, you know, that little Austin musicians audition thing on
Yeah.
Channel
I can
say
24.
that?
Yeah.
it's a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
What do you know? Third week of,
October.
yeah,
Yeah.
Thursday and Sunday. No, Saturday, right?
Thursday
Thursday
and
and
Saturday.
Saturday.
6 o'clock
Hey,
news.
can I say hi to my sister? Hi. And my mom, and my uncle and aunt. And I'm kidding, it's a joke. But yeah, hi everybody.
Anyway.
Oh, and by the way, we're dorks.
We're big
Wow.
We're trying to promote dorkism.
Everyone's speaking for me.
Go, Pam, go. It's your turn.
Oh, brother.
Anything else?
Ask us a question.
Yes.
Anything you want. I mean, how
who are
much
your
time do you have?
influences?
Oh, I can name my top ones would be Wire, Can, Velvet Underground, The Stooges,
Y'all do a Wire cover on your CD, don't you?
Yeah.
We played it tonight.
From the Nursery.
That's the song that knocked over some Coca-Cola
Oh, yeah.
or something.
Yeah, it was the amp last time.
What are your influences?
Oh, geez. I
Oh, you like everything.
like
remember that.
everything. I mean, you know.
She
How was
does.
it playing with the hormones?
Well, that was actually it was a great learning experience. I learned quite a bit. I mean, I never really played the style, so it helped my endurance because of the music. A lot of it's very fast, and I was a wimp, man. I mean, until I started playing all that really fast stuff, and
Susie plays in Tallboy too.
yeah,
Is that another pumpkin?
we rock.
Yeah, which is also.
It's it's kind of punk rock, heavy punk rock, fast, you know, kind of like that. But
No offense, guys.
hopefully, it, you know, all that is,
It's a
you know,
genre.
I do all that so it'll make me better, you know.
Yeah.
Playing with people always makes you better, so
That's true.
the key is play, and you finally hope that you'll get better.
Wait, who are your influences?
Yeah.
We left you out.
Well, you know, I guess when I started playing, I was listening to Gang of Four and a lot of local Boston stuff. So there's bands that you guys never heard of. Native Tongue, The Dark, Mission of Burma, stuff like that was happening in Boston at the time.
Burma.
Yeah, so it's hard to say. And I think that everything you hear, whether you like it or not, influences what you do.
Of course,
So we're little sponges, you know.
everyone is. They just don't
Yeah.
admit it.
Yeah. That's my theory.
So y'all are playing October
23rd.
at Hole in the Wall.
Hmm.
And everybody knows what to do.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right.
Everybody knows what to do.
Everybody knows what to do.
But thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
That was very cool.
Yeah, that was.
I'm
This
sure
was
we'll be
very
playing parts of this in the weeks to come.
Cool.
That'll be good.
That way we get to see it.
I'll have to get cable.
Yep.
All right. Well, you're watching CapZeyeZ, and this video coming up is Jackrabbit King, and it was filmed here at the studios a couple weeks ago. So here it is.
Still Jackrabbit King. This is called Electricity. You call me up, I would hit up on the door. You screaming, hollering, begging, waiting behind the wall. I'm only even up that go. Could you see? Something on the night. And tomorrow I'll be gone. Could you perceive that this is not your day? Could you see me just spinning right in your way? Could you perceive that this is just your case? Shut it! It's time to do the right thing. It's time to do the right thing, yeah. Every situation I didn't just before. You got to have a little patience. You're not so broken, oh. You got to holler, well, you know my thing, you got to get it above your chest. You got to holler, I know my thing, get it above your chest. Electricity, I said it out to the folks between you and me. Shut it off. I said the guarantee to get out. Could you believe that this is not your day? Or could you see when it's spinning right in your way? Could you believe that this is just your day? Shut it. It's time to do the right thing. Hey, yeah. It's time to do the right thing. Hey. Every situation I didn't just before. You got to have a little patience. About the broken heart. You got to holler. You know what you got to get it above your chest. You know, you got to holler. Well, see, get it above your chest. Come on, holler for. Hey, I'm coming to holler for. Come on, holler for. between you and me, you gotta shut it off. So girl, you're guaranteed to get off. Could you believe that this is not your day? Well, could you see me standing right in your way? Could you believe that this is not your day? Shut it, it's time to join the rat race. Hey, it's time to join the rat race, girl. To tell myself, every situation, a little just paper. You got to have a little patience. And I'm not broken, oh.
CapZeyeZ, and I'm your new host, Bambi. That was the Asylum Street Spankers with Sugar in My Bowl. They play every Wednesday night at the Electric Lounge. And before that was Van Wilkes with a song called Coco's Hideaway. And that first song was Jackrabbit King. The song's called Electricity, and that was filmed here at CapZeyeZ a few weeks ago. So if y'all want to call and talk about Texas music, because this is a Texas music show, you can call 472-CALL. It's up on your screen, and we can talk about stuff. Anything about Texas music. We're going to start doing the demo spotlights here on CapZeyeZ. Spotlight bands who send in their demos to CapZeyeZ. So if you want to send your demo in, we'll put that address up later on. But tonight we're going to see Scorpio Rising, a band called Scarlet, a band called See Through, and Annie Laurie. We're going to listen to all those demos tonight if we have time to. If y'all want to know anything about me, I'm from Houston, and I just moved to Austin about 5 months ago. And I'm really into punk rock. I like to talk about that, but I'm also into old country and stuff like that. So, y'all should call and talk to me because I don't have very much to talk about by myself.
Ready to try a couple?
Yeah, let's go.
Hello?
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Yeah, I want to talk about that band, Asylum Street Spankers.
Yeah, what about them?
They were pretty strange. They had that lady talking. Where's the fat guy who was on the show last week?
Hey, that's Dave, and he's behind the scenes now.
And he's gone.
Westwood Road!
He's still here. Do you have anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I just want to say I would like to fuck you up the ass.
Oh, really? Well,
He doesn't have a dick.
you don't have
A Johnson?
a penis, I don't think, and I'm not into butt sex anyway.
Hey, honey. Hey,
Hi.
Westwood Rose, and if I ever get a hold of you, I will rape you very...
Another man.
Do people not have anything better to do on Saturday nights than to call CapZeyeZ and tell me how they want to rape me and molest my butthole? Are there any more calls?
Hello?
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Are you going to
I'm alright.
say anything dirty to me?
Oh, no. I'm not
Okay.
like that. I just want to make general conversation.
All right, let's talk.
Okay, you know that ring you have below your lip?
This is a Texas music show, not a body piercing show. Sorry. If you want to talk about Texas music, you can call back.
How's it going?
Hey, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Yeah, I want to know if you heard that band, Prima Donnas.
Yeah, the Prima Donnas.
Are they still in Austin? Because someone told me they got like deported or something.
Deported?
Yeah, because they're like on, not deported, but they're like on work visas or something like that from like I guess Britain or, you know, they're European, right? Or they're from England, aren't they?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth.
So that's
but
what I heard, and I haven't seen them, you know, in the papers or anything.
I think they played like last week. Or
they
maybe they're
play
playing next week.
emo sometimes, and
Yeah.
some Bates Motel. I just haven't seen them. You ever seen them live?
No, actually, I haven't. I just know some people that really like them.
Yeah, they're
but-
pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'd like to talk to you. I really appreciate what you guys are doing. And
Thanks.
You're welcome. But I've noticed something, and I wonder if other people out there notice something about Austin. We're supposed to be the music capital of
The world?
the world.
That's per capita.
Yes, I know, but what's missing? There's like, something's missing here.
What do you
You're
mean?
from Houston. Well, they say it's the music capital, but there's like not very many really good recording studios. There's just not the tools to really get done what the Austin musicians need to get done. Does anybody realize that or notice that? But me? Do you?
Well, I think it's all about who you know. I mean, there's lots of places to record. That whole live music capital thing is, I think the Austin City Council came up with that to lure people to come into Austin. Yeah. I mean, it's probably true per capita because it's such a college town, and there's so many bands. And I mean, I'm from Houston, and there's not in Houston. I mean, bands didn't play every night like they do here. I mean, you couldn't go out on a Monday night and see a great band like you can in Austin.
The streets would be rolled up like in many cities in America.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out any night in Austin and...
Oh, you got... Hey. Hello? I think we got cut off. I'm sorry. Oh, well. Anybody else? Hello?
I love you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, love you.
All right. Somebody else with nothing better to do on a Saturday night. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello.
Is this Bambi?
Yeah. Who's this?
Hi, you don't know me, but I think you're really hot. Whenever I get a taco at Ruby's, I'm always like, wow, she's pretty good looking. You know what I mean? Do you ever think about that, like when you make my taco?
I don't know who you are. I don't remember making your taco.
It's a simple question. I'd rather you break my heart now than have me keep eating there for no reason.
Is this Jason?
It's a yes or no question. It's not answer a question
I love
with a
making your
question.
tacos.
You know what I mean?
Do you want to talk about any music? This is a music show.
I'd like to talk about the apple cranberry buckle.
Were you in there today?
Nope.
Do you want to talk about music? Let's talk about music.
Okay, what do you listen to?
Well, like my favorite bands?
Yeah, is it like White Zombie or is it more like Sepultura?
It's more like Pantera.
Really? Like Respect Walk, is that more your style?
Who?
It's one of their songs. Pantera.
Yeah, that's how much I love Pantera.
Okay, so
They're
what
not
do you
from
listen
Texas,
to?
though. This is a Texas show.
Okay, so what do you listen to?
Oh, wait, they're from Dallas, aren't they? Sorry.
What do you listen to?
What do I listen to?
Uh-huh. You want to talk about music, right?
Yeah, well, don't you want to know something?
Yeah, tell me.
Do you have a question?
I had a question, you wouldn't answer it.
What kind of music do I like?
No, my first question that you never answered.
About the tacos?
Yeah.
Whatever.
So you're not going to answer.
Hey! Ooh. I told you not to prank call me. Hang up on him,
This isn't
Dave.
a prank call.
Thank you. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hey, I'm the guy who got cut off.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
What were
Bambi.
we talking about?
Maybe music and not tacos?
Yeah, I want to talk about music, not tacos.
Cool. How about musical tacos?
Music, no.
Doesn't work.
Texas musical tacos, maybe.
But I don't know. I thought the point was that Austin's missing something.
Wait,
I've talked to a lot of people who agree. I mean, there's a big 6th Street music scene, a big music scene, but to launch a band here, everything's where? In California? I got a buddy of mine, his brother's in a band. He went to Minnesota to cut a freaking album.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't he doing it here? He was born, bred, and raised here, but you go out of state. There's something is missing. It's not even just music, but this could be like the second Hollywood. Somebody's not taking advantage of this. Something's not happening. What's holding everybody back from this whole thing exploding in Austin? Do you follow me, Bambi?
I don't agree with you, really. I think Austin's a really great town, and there's lots of stuff going on. I don't know how long you've lived in Austin. If it's been all your life, then you really probably don't know about living in other cities and how the bands are there. But I think Austin's really great, and there's lots of great things going on. Austin's exploding, you know.
I agree completely, and so do all my friends.
But is your complaint that there's nowhere to record in Austin?
Oh, there's plenty of places to record. Sure,
Nowhere
you can
good?
record in Austin, but what is here to back you really in Austin to get you going, either in the music industry or the movie industry?
Yeah.
It's happening, yes, I agree. Sixth Street's cool. I've been around since 1976 here in Austin, but still, I see a lot of bands. Stevie Ray Vaughan, he's already dead.
Yeah.
And he didn't get the exposure he needed. A lot of bands don't get the exposure, like if you're in California. A lot of movies don't. There's still this edge that's missing.
Well, that's because
People,
it's
like
Austin
there's people
and not
calling your show
California.
talking about tacos instead of talking about music.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
I agree, but there's stupid people wherever you go, you know? What's your point? I don't understand what your point is here.
You don't?
You think Austin's great, but there's nowhere to break through. I mean, it's never going to be California. It's never going to be Los Angeles or New York. It's a small town. There's 1 million people here, not 10 million people. I mean...
I agree with you. I do. I guess I'm a frustrated musician in Austin, like there are many. That just, I mean, all of a sudden you're getting shipped off to a different state. The Scabs here in Austin. They don't record in Austin. Their CD isn't produced here. They're shipped off to California. A buddy of mine was shipped off to Minnesota to record his album, his CD. What's going on?
I heard, like, this voice from somewhere above that the Scabs did record here.
I think it was on the latest deal they did. But other bands, so many bands are shipped off elsewhere to record. And it's a great town, but we're not getting quite the recognition we deserve. And I'd like to know, is there anybody out there that agrees with this and can empathize with this? Anybody at all?
Well, they can call in
Well, cool.
and empathize, but
Well, I hope they do instead of talking about tacos.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for calling.
Thanks, Bambi.
You have a good point. Okay, we're going to go back to some videos, and we're going to see a little band from Texas bands really can't get anywhere in Texas. Kind of what I thought this guy was saying. But this band, the Reverend Horton Heat, really has done very well for themselves. And we're going to see the Psychobilly Freakout video.
Come so easy, not when you turn 25, and to blow out the candle to concentration. I can't look inside her eyes, I can't kiss her perfect lips, I can't whisper in her ear and take her far away from this. Pyramid of tears, pyramid of tears, pyramid of tears, I see you cry.
I can't hold her tight enough not to steal away the pain. I can't look inside her eyes, tell her everything's okay. She's not tired, she's just older, and she lost the will to fly. I can't whisper in her ears, tell her everything's alright. Pyramid of tears, pyramid of tears, pyramid of tears. I see you cry, I see you cry, I see you cry, I see you cry. Pyramid of tears, and I feel like dying, and I feel like dying, and I feel like dying when I see you cry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I feel like
Hey, you're watching CapZeyeZ, and this is a Texas music show, and that was Buick McCain, filmed back in 1991. And before that, you heard the Reverend Horton Heat with Psychobilly Freakout, a cool Texas band from Dallas. And I said before that we're doing demo spotlights here on CapZeyeZ, and the first one that we're going to listen to is Scorpio Rising, and we'll have it on the screen where you can call, and if you want to get your demo on CapZeyeZ, all right, that was Scorpio Rising. Here's their little tape, their little demo tape. If you're wondering who that was singing, that was the girl in Retarded Elf. Her name's Diane, otherwise known as Madame Scorpio. And the people doing the music were Wonder Bread. And you can call in and comment on that band if you'd like. The number is on your screen, 472-CALL. I personally liked the tape. It had a little trancy dance thing going on there. I wonder if we have any calls. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this is Wookie.
Hi, Loki.
It's Wookie.
Wookie.
Yeah, there you go, thanks. Hey, yeah, we're an upcoming band called the Radmobiles.
Uh-huh.
And we got a new album coming out. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Are you from Austin?
Yeah, we are actually.
Where do y'all
play? Garage band of North Austin.
A garage band of North Austin.
Yes.
Are y'all playing anytime?
Well, actually, we're just about to cut a new album. We just made a record, and it's a really great album.
Do you have one out now?
No, it will be out pretty soon in stores, though. It's called Spooge.
Spooge.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a good name.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say, I really like your lip ring.
Thanks.
It's really nice. I want to, pull it out and stick my cock in it.
Hey! All right. That is so immature. If you're thinking about calling and saying something like that, then just don't even do it. I want to talk about Texas music. Does anybody else call about that?
Show me your breath.
Okay. I'm not going to do that. Maybe we have another call. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I've got a response to another caller.
Okay.
This is my informative view
Okay.
on some of the things that have been said about bands not recording in Austin and taking their business elsewhere, and Austin not getting enough recognition. Well, I think that's pretty darn silly myself.
Me too.
Because if you think about it, Austin doesn't need recognition. I would much rather live here. Like, I've always lived here and not have other people move here because MTV Sports is coming to Zilker Park.
I agree.
And I would rather not see 16 Deluxe on MTV. Or at all for that matter, but that's not really the point.
Yeah, I understand. Well, thanks for calling, and that's a good point of view. I agree with you totally.
Thanks.
If he doesn't think Austin's great, then he should just move away. But thanks for calling. Hello?
Actually, what I think the problem is that the reason people aren't exploding in Austin per se is due to the fact that this town is spoiled because there's not a night you can't go out and see any kind of music in this town at any one particular time. You can go see country, you can go see the Jamaican, you can go see hardcore punk, you can go see metal, just straight R&B, jazz. I mean, anything you want to see, you can see in this town on any day. In like most towns, it's like just on the weekend. So like, what it is a lot of bands get their start here, but to make any money or to make a living at it, you've basically got to go on the road and get out of town where people will actually come to your shows where you can actually make money, and then you... Huh? Yeah, well, it's like really the bands would probably love to stay here, but it's like if you're on a label, you go to where your label says you go to record. So basically that guy's problem is like, if you don't like having to go to another town and record, start your own label. Or be your own production company. Go slice your record, then take it out yourself. Basically what labels are for are distribution. If you don't want to go out of town to cut your music, then go into the studio, get your stuff down, hawk it yourself.
I totally agree.
But and another thing really is like Austin doesn't need to explode because personally, with Samsung and all those other fine large silicone companies coming in here, I think we're exploding quite enough. Thank you. Because Austin is like really a laid-back town still, and it's still got some of that flavor, but it's slowly but surely losing it with its size. I mean, the bigger this place gets, the the more we're going to lose that kicked back, hello, hippie flavor. I mean, and that's just what Austin is and the way Austin would really like to stay, I think. It's just that the bigger we get, the more we lose it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about the hippie thing.
Well,
the laid back's cool.
Austin is, you got to admit, one of the most towns that are open-minded.
Yeah, I agree.
As in, no matter, like, you could walk down Austin with a mohawk and not get a second look.
Yeah.
But you go to a place like Corpus Christi or El Paso, I mean, they're probably going to chase you down the street with a baseball bat because, they think you're going to, like, jump through their window on their daughter. First chance you get. Of course, that wouldn't be that bad. But, it's a town where no matter who you are, you can be who you are and what you want to be in this town.
Yeah.
And I don't want it to lose that flavor.
I totally agree.
Okay, well, y'all have a good night.
Thanks for calling. Okay, well, we're gonna go on to see a video from a band called Pedimane. They played on CapZeyeZ last week, and they play every Thursday at Steamboat, I'm pretty sure. This song's called Spine Car, and you're watching CapZeyeZ.
You don't look the same, you don't sound the same, you don't fuck the same. What happened? Try so hard to change our minds with you's really this time. The deal was erased anyway, the day you went away. What's it like to believe and then to deny? What's it like to say one thing, oh you forgot? What's it like to trash a brand new day? What's it like being you anyway? I'm crushed. Even though you were never alone, never alone. I'm crushed, straight to the soul. I know you coming home, coming home. Watching the heroes collapse, there's no pain like it. You finally give, why didn't you fight it? get you out of the sky. Extraordinary. What's it like to believe and then to not? What's it like to say one thing, oh, you're all right? What's it like to try some brand new day? What's it like being you? Anyway, I was close to the moon. You were never alone, never alone. I was straight to the soul. When are you coming home? Coming home. Well, you put your health in project victims. Wave me the world to see you now. What is happening to you? Do you see it the last of days? For the days gone by, you still not big time wonder why. What's it like to believe and then to not? What's it like to say one thing, oh, you're all right? What's it like to crash a brand new day? What's it like being you? Anyway, I
feel suicide. Stay, stay, stay. On the sill, stocking fill, needles and pills are on the right. Inside me will break out. My right accused of begging. Stay. It's all I said, it's all I said. Tina said, secret night is all I said. All I said, Tina said. Crawling alone on a floor of fire, gonna make it straight tonight. All I see is a picture of me. Could you think of more than life? This is where I become. This is what you said. A little style, a little smile, gonna stay high and testify. Inside me will break out. My right accused of begging. Stay. It's all I said, it's all I said. Tino said, secret night is all I said. All I said, Tino said. All I said, all I said, all I said. All I said, all I said, all I said. Inside me will break out. My right accused of begging. Stay. It's all I said, it's all I said. Tino said, secret night is all I said. All I said, Tino said. All I said, all I said, all I said. All I said, all I said, all I said. 1, 2.
Hey, you're watching CapZeyeZ, and that was 50 Mission Crush with their sparkly suits. Wow. And before that, we saw a video from Ed Hall, a great band that's no longer around, and that was a request from somebody out of town that really wanted to see Ed Hall. And before Ed Hall was Ursula's Curse with a song called Crush. They frequent the back room if you like that kind of stuff. And that first song was Petamina band that played here last week, and that song was called Spine Car. That song was called Spine Car, and if you've been watching, you know that we're spotlighting demos, and you can call 472-CALL and tell us what you think about them, or if you want to get your demo on, you can call that number too. But this is a band called Scarlet. Former members of one former member of a band called Sincola, and some members from the Gretchen Phillips Experience. Here it is.
I wonder
that was Scarlett from our demo Spotlight. If you want to call and tell us what you think about Scarlett, you can call 472-CALL. I wonder if anybody's called. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Yeah, this is Louie.
Hi, Louie.
Hey, how you doing?
Is that really your name?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool. Anyway, I was wondering why you don't play bands like the Toadies from Fort Worth that have kind of capitalized.
Yeah, we played Toadies last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Do you have any spot?
Spot? I don't know.
They're from Dallas, Fort Worth also? They suck,
No.
do they? I think you suck.
All right.
But anyway,
Yeah?
I was also wondering if you might have like a warm cup of tea.
All right. I don't think so. Do we have any more callers?
Hello?
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hey, have you heard of the band Centaur?
Centaur, no. I think that was a joke. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hi, I wanted to know why no girls ever call you.
I don't know.
Do you think this is a predominantly young male metal kind of show?
Well, I hope not. We had a girl band on tonight, if you were watching.
Oh, I saw them. I didn't think they were very good.
You didn't?
But, you know,
Yeah.
that's to be expected, I suppose. I wanted to know what you thought of, what do you think of Ursula's Curse?
Personally, I don't like them at all. I think they're really, really, really bad.
They are.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine and I were having a bet on which one was Ursula and which one was the Curse, and we were wondering if you could answer that.
I think they're both the Curse, and I think there is no Ursula.
There's no Ursula?
I doubt it. I think they're both the Curse.
Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, it's a request.
All right.
For the cherubs, please.
The cherubs. Actually, we have the cherubs up here, and I think we're going to play the cherubs later
rock
on.
and roll. Woo!
All right.
You're doing an excellent job.
Thanks.
Good first night on the job.
Way to go.
And
Thanks.
I'll see you tomorrow at work.
Yep. Anybody else? Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I was wondering like what the deal with Spot was, man. I kind of like that band.
Spot?
Spot.
Spot.
Yeah, it's a good band. Well, no, like, I'm kind of from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Uh-huh.
And, they kind of got, like, this sound going.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a, like a goth slash, I guess, yeah, if you want to use Toadies for an example, yeah. Like
Gothic
Cactus
Toadies.
And, deep blues, something. And, like, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Austin's got kind of, like, a specific sound, too. It's kind of like, to me, a lot of the Austin bands they sound a lot alike,
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I mean, Spot's a good band. I like Spot. But, the point I'm trying to make, though, is, like, you never really hear any of, like, the Dallas-Fort Worth bands.
Uh-huh. Well,
that guy was kind of an asshole, but, like, I have to agree with him on that, man.
Well, I guess because we're in Austin, that's probably why we don't hear very many Dallas-Fort Worth bands, but,
Yeah, I understand that.
we played the Reverend Horton Heat. They're from Dallas.
Yeah, I love the Reverend Horton Heat. They're real badass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, there's, I kind of like, you can kind of like tell a lot of the bands like in Austin. I'm not slamming any of the bands, but I fucking love Austin,
Yeah.
Austin's the shit. I'm in a band myself. I respect, just about anyone out there except, like Marilyn Manson or somebody like that. But,
Yeah.
It's some good shit, but, it's kind of like developing the sound, like a specific sound. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like all diverse and shit. There's a big difference from, fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan and I don't know, fuck any kind of band, but I'm just saying. It's kind of like
Yeah, music is real diverse. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it is diverse, but do you see what I'm saying about like the sound that like all these like real popular Austin bands are kind of getting,
Yeah.
Kind of like, I'm not knocking anybody, the same thing with Dallas, like Dallas bands, they all sound alike. I fucking hate Dallas.
Maybe, I think there's a lot of diversity in Austin, actually. Maybe if you tried going to other places and seeing other bands.
I love this show, I've been watching it, like, for a while now.
Uh-huh.
And, I watched it, the week before last week, last week,
Uh-huh.
And, you kind of play the same bands over and over again. And, they all kind of, do the same type of music, And then, the demos are all, real soft shit.
You must not be watching this.
Squudge?
Squudge. I do. I think I've heard that name before.
Yeah, they're a real badass Austin band.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah,
they probably
play
don't
them.
have... Hey, wait. They probably don't have any kind of video out, so we can't play a videos
Oh, that's true.
if they don't have one. So that's probably why you haven't seen all these bands that you really like.
That's true.
But you can tell them if they're your friends to send a demo, and maybe we could play them on the air.
Well, thanks a lot for talking to me.
All right.
Dick LaRon is dead.
Huh? All right.
Sound like he was exiting.
Yeah. I wonder if he was Xing. Do we have anybody else on the line? No, I don't think. Hello?
Hey,
Hi, you're on CapZeyeZ.
you ever heard of truancy?
Truancy. No, I was truant in school a few times, though.
Gamma modium. Hold on, I gotta help my friend.
We're live here, dude.
Oh, shit. I gotta go take a shit. I'll see you.
All right. Somebody else with nothing better to do on a Saturday night. Anybody else?
Let's do that Abermore.
Okay, we're going to go to a video by Abermore, and it's called Four Leaf Clover, and you're watching CapZeyeZ.
Sister
Son, and the Holy Ghost. These are the three that set us free. God, guns, and Gus. Say mercy tonight.
Hey, you're watching CapZeyeZ, and that was Agony Column with God, Guns, and Guts. And before that was El Flaco with their sister video. And I might say that El Flaco, Retarded Elf, and Agony Column are all playing at Liberty Lunch on October 25th, and we should be videotaping the show if all goes well. And that video before that was Abra Moore with a song called Four Leaf Clover. And we're going to go to the demo spotlight section of our show and see a band called See Through. Here's their picture. They sent us a little demo, and let's hear it. And that was See Through, and they're playing at the Blue Flamingo this Wednesday. Oh, you can't see that. October 8th. And what you see on your screen now is the CapZeyeZ info line. If you can't get through and you want to get your band's demo on the show, you can call that number, or you can email. And I think we have some people waiting to talk about Texas music, hopefully. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello?
What's going on?
Not much.
Oh, I was calling in because I heard y'all talking about Spot, and I'm from Dallas, but I'm from Dallas. But yeah, I know a couple of the guys in the band.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember when they first got started, they were Lone Star Trio.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. And do you know the guy Chris? Do you know any of them?
I really liked Lone Star Trio. I don't like Spot at all.
Yeah, yeah. But it's funny because the guy Chris has Lone Star like tattooed on his knuckles, and they changed their name and everything.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually. Spot, they really do suck. I know who they are now. Lone Star Trio was a really, really great band a few years ago.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what happened, but do y'all have any Ani DeFranco by any chance?
You know who that is? Is she from Texas?
No.
No, this is a Texas music show.
Yeah?
Yeah, we only play Texas music.
Okay.
But thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
You're on CapZeyeZ.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, I can't hear your voice. Here, hold on, let me go by the TV.
Yeah, turn the TV down.
Okay, hey, I was just calling in. I didn't catch your name, by the way.
Bambi.
Oh, you're doing a good job, you know, for your first time out. I wanted to tell you.
Thanks.
Hey, I wanted to say, I don't know, I was going to kind of talk about music in general, and basically what I was going to say is that, you know, I really haven't heard anything in a while that, you know, really moved me or anything, you know?
Well, what type of music do you like?
I got pretty varied, you know, taste, but, you know, to me, like, the last really good year in music was about 1992 or so. You know, I did Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, U2 October Baby. You had the Guns N' Roses albums. You know, you really had a lot of the bigger bands of the 80s, you know, made some good things. It seems like everybody today, you know, that comes out with anything is like a one-hit wonder, you know?
Heroin.
Yeah. No, actually, I don't know.
That's just kind of what it seems like, you know, what's on popular radio. I mean, I know you guys are, you know, doing a kind of a different thing here.
A Texas music show.
Yeah. I appreciate that, you know, a lot. It's a good show, but
maybe I think you should expand your horizons a little past Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, that was a long time ago, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just saying that was a really good year in music with, you know, some of the bigger bands. I'm just saying, like, all the bigger bands seem to kind of die out, and, you know, there's just not a lot of bands that...
So bands aren't good unless they make it?
Oh, I'm not saying that, but I mean, that's what gets played on the radio, you know, and if you're driving in your car and you want to listen to the radio, I mean, that's kind of what you're kind of forced to listen to. You know?
Can listen to student radio, co-op radio.
Yeah,
you can hear
that
some
is
good
pretty good.
stuff
I do that
on there.
sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have to
also,
listen.
I want to say, you know, I heard some people calling in talking about Spot, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that they suck, you know.
They
I mean,
do. You should say they suck
You
because
think
they
so?
really do. Did you ever see Lone Star Trio?
I never saw them live, no.
They were
Under either
they were
name.
great. They were an awesome band, and then they started this new Spot thing, and it just sucked.
Well, you know, I don't know much about the history of the band or whatever, but, you know, I remember them, you know, I kind of like that song Straight to the Sun's Head they did, and I like that Moon June Spoon. I mean, the lyrics kind of sucked, but I thought it had a neat sound to it. But, you know, I'm not going to say that, you know, they were that bad, but, you know, I think that, you know, some of the bands that sort of made it, you know, I appreciate that you guys are trying to kind of give some of these underground bands kind of a chance to be heard. But, you know, I mean, I do hear, it seems like I hear a lot more, like, for example, Stevie Ray Vaughan or whatever, and, you know, some of the bands more from Austin get more of a chance than some of the bands from other Texas cities. I did see El Flacco live with L7, and I thought that they were really good live, did a good live show.
El Flacco's a great band.
Yeah, I don't know if that, you know, the video did them a lot of justice, because, I mean, you know, it was real neat, you know, they had a neat look to them when they played, you know.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they really came through live, you know, a lot more. I was kind of disappointed with the video that you guys had of them. You know,
Well, maybe we'll try to get him in here in the studio.
Okay,
and
well,
you'll
I
like
just
that
wanted to,
better.
You know, say you're doing a good job, and, you know, what's the other guy's name?
Dave?
Well, Dave, you know, I just want to say, you know, I hope everything comes out all right with Dave's baby. You know, how long are you going to be on the show?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
How long are you going to be on the show? Like, you know, Dave's out having a baby.
Oh, indefinitely. I'm the new host.
Dave's not coming back at all?
No, he's here, actually. He's just in the background. He's screening your calls.
Oh. All right, well, good luck with the future of the show. I hope, you know, you'll run it as good as Dave did and everything.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
I appreciate your call. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, this is Roger. I just moved from Australia, and I want to talk about how a lot of these Austin bands are kind of similar to the ones in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the band you just had on the El Flacco.
El Flacco?
They were kind of, there was a band in Australia called the Dingoes, and they were kind of similar to that. And,
yeah.
Anybody else? Talk about that. And I want to say that I have a really large Australian cock.
All right. I don't think that guy was for real. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello. You're on CapZeyeZ.
Hey!
Hey!
Bambi?
Yeah?
I can't even hear you. I'm in here taking a shit and I can't hear you.
All right, you're on CapZeyeZ. All right.
Hello.
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Hey, I was wondering if you could play some old hardcore videos like the Dicks or Millions of Dead Cops.
Ooh. Don't have any, sorry. The Dicks, they're a good band though. They used to be from Austin until they moved to San Francisco. I heard that on Co-op tonight. Anybody else?
Well, what do you think of this alternative scene these days?
Oh, what do you mean by alternative?
Seems like a bunch of posers.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, a lot of the old hardcore bands from
anything
the
that's alternative that you would
pave the way for them, you know?
Yeah, that's the way it goes, you know.
Yeah.
people, get their style from other people. That's just the way it goes. They might add their own little thing, but everybody has somebody that they look up to. So, they have their little influence from the bands that they like.
Oh, well.
But I think alternative sucks.
So do I.
All right.
Do I. And about that guy from Australia, I'm sure he heard of a band down there called the Hard-Ons from Sydney. They're pretty good.
Oh, really?
But anyway, you take care of yourself, all right?
Thanks. Thanks
Bye.
for calling. All right. Okay, we're going to go into a request video. It's Tripping Daisy, and you're watching CapZeyeZ. Hey, you're watching CapZeyeZ, and that was a band from Houston, a really good band that broke up a few years ago called the Paintings, and before that was a band from Austin, a really great band called the Shitjackers, and that song was Tongue Dartin' Pooper Partin', and the first song that we played was Tripping Daisy, and that was by request. And we're still doing the demo spotlight thing, and this last one that we're playing is Annie Laurie, and here she is, and you can tell us what you think about this demo.
Like the full, the moon is full. Tensions start to rise. All do things to rock the boat. Then we realize it's not our personalities that fill the heart with blue. Raging across that nighttime sky is that aggravating moon. Madness, there are no guarantees. If you can't go, we'll smoke some dope.
Yeah. Annie Laurie. That was okay, I guess. And somebody called in and wanted to know if any of you watchers remember the Red River set in the late 60s with Stevie Ray Vaughan's Blackbird Band at Waterloo Social Club. All right. So if anybody remembers that, I guess call. I wonder if we have anybody on the line. Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ. Hello? CapZeyeZ.
Hello?
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Pretty good, how are you?
Pretty good. I was just wondering if you, since you're from Houston, if you know of a band called Dive.
Dive.
Yeah.
I've heard that name before.
Really? Well, because I haven't heard if they've been playing there still, and I'm just really curious because I moved here to Austin, and they went by another name too called Osmont.
Osmont.
So, and they're a pretty cool band. So if you're ever in Houston and see them, check them out. They're really, really cool. And my second question: do you know of a band named Citizen Lane?
Named what? I'm sorry.
Citizen Lane from here in Austin.
Nope, never heard of them.
Really?
Really?
Well, the lead singer's his name is Lane Eubanks. He's from Dallas. And if you ever see them here or get a chance to, they're a really, really awesome band. So I was just wondering if you heard what was going on with either one of those, if you knew them.
Steve Dive is the guy with the big hat.
Is Dive the guy with the big hat?
Nope. He's not.
We have video of a band called Dive, and there's obviously a guy with a big hat.
Really?
In the video.
Oh, wow.
So maybe we could bring that up here if you watch next week.
Right, that would be really cool, because I haven't seen or heard from them in a while.
All right.
Okay, well, thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Hello, you're on CapZeyeZ.
Bambi.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
I'm from Austin, and I was wanting to talk about the alternative thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that asshole that called earlier about the poser issue.
Yeah.
His final statement, I think, pretty much, deterred him from being, an actual, alternative person himself. I mean, him calling the whole, alternative thing sucking. I mean, I don't understand why he would just, blatantly suggest that a whole era of people, could be termed as sucking when he himself probably sucks.
Yeah. Can you define what alternative is to me?
Well, I mean, alternative, being, I guess the generation that we live in.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess trying not to fit in, I mean, I don't
Kind of
know.
like punk rock?
Huh?
Kind of like alternative is really big now. So
Right. I mean, once
So
you go
it would not
mainstream
exactly
with
be
anything,
alternative
I mean, once you go mainstream with any fad, it becomes, pathetic. But I mean, why did you get your lip pierced? Because you wanted to, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, that could be termed as alternative, but thereof, you wanted to do it. So, I mean, I don't understand why someone could, term a whole generation of people as, as being someone who sucks. I don't understand that at all.
Me neither.
I mean, I have my penis pierced, and I did that because I wanted to, not because, I wanted to be cool, I wanted to fit in with
You wanted to get your penis pierced so you could call CapZeyeZ and tell everybody about it.
Exactly, that's right. You're right. When I did it, it was because I was drunk, actually, not because I wanted to call CapZeyeZ. But anyway, nevertheless. So, do you have any? Do you have any Lone Star? Do you have any Lone Star videos at all?
Lone Star Band?
Lone Star Trio.
Lone Star Trio.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I totally agree with you. I mean, Spot fucking sucks. I mean,
Is it Spot or Strap?
It's Spot.
It's Spot? Well,
Yeah.
they were Strap. They put out a CD. I have it. After they were Lone Star Trio, they were Strap, and then I guess they've become Spot since then.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Do you like the Toadies?
I think the Toadies are okay.
What about Deep Blue Something?
Never heard of Deep Blue Something.
Never.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
One more call.
All right. We're taking one more call.
Hello?
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 I really like that band that you played a little while, the Shitjackers.
Oh, yeah. I love the
Yeah.
Shitjackers, too.
They were very good.
Yeah.
I love the lyrics. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a band that they kind of like them.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that last caller, got his penis pierced. That's strange. I would never do that.
Yeah.
That would kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be fun. It would be real fun to fuck you.
All right. But I would never fuck you. That's the problem. All right. It's almost time for CapZeyeZ to go away for this week. So these last videos that we're playing are, I hope I get this right, Noodle.
I think we're going to squeeze in Noodle, Jesus Christ Superfly, and Cherubs, or at least a little of all of those.
Noodle, Jesus Christ Superfly, and the Cherubs by request. And we've had some requests for next week, and they are Hagfish, Butthole Surfers, Miller, and Sangre del Toro. I can't really read somebody's handwriting. But you've been watching CapZeyeZ, and I guess we'll see you next week.
2, 3. One, two, three, go! Well, Christians down the street and don't see the piles. You fucking with me. Several thousand times to beat the shit out of me. With the big old now sticky gun, great big gun and a little bitty dick. Big shit, big shit. Big shit, big shit, yeah. Man, this is so cool with the tight eyes on. Where will you be when the money's all gone? You know you're down with the cause. Thinking that's for a drill. Living on the edge, but your daddy brings a bill. Big shit, big shit. Big shit, big shit, yeah. Big shit, big shit. Big shit, big shit, yeah. Ray, you walking down the street in a brand new suit. You got your Rolex watch and a pocket full of it. You're making money on my swift. Getting richer every day. Better not turn your back cause you're fucking gonna burn. Big shit, big shit. Big shit, big shit. Big shit, big shit. Big shit, big shit.